Hi, I am Peter Sagal, and I so wish I could be with you tonight, but sadly there are about 5 million public radio nerds who would riot if I were not, at this moment, recording this week's episode of Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me at the Studebaker Theater a few miles from here. I remember the first time I heard about the American Writers Museum, and I thought to myself, well, that sounds great, but won't it be a little uncomfortable for the writers? Do they at least put little air holes in the glass cases? Maybe give them a bathroom break every now and then? And then, of course, I came here to this space on Michigan Avenue, and I discovered that, yes, although there are, objects that you can't see anyplace else, like in a traditional museum, this place is really more of a shrine, a temple, a physical place devoted to an idea, or in the case of the American Writers Museum, to an infinite number of ideas created by American writers from every period of our history, from every place and demographic and class and race. And even though the displays and the exhibits here at the museum are really great and beautifully designed and informative, so much of the museum's work extends far beyond these four walls. There are, of course, readings and discussions with writers for adults and for students. There are programs for aspiring writers and for students of literature. And there are events here for children who may never before have met a real-life writer. Then, of course, when the COVID pandemic shut down the in-person programs here and elsewhere, the museum expanded into virtual exhibits and online programs and podcasts and video archives and virtual field trips and all kinds of resources for readers and writers and for teachers who they themselves were teaching their classes online. And then, just this last spring, the museum held its first American Writers Festival. They brought in writers and novelists and scholars and poets and activists and humor writers from all over the country for a weekend of readings and panels and interviews. This was a premiere of an event that will continue to make Chicago the center of American literary life, the place from where American voices come and to where they return. So the American Writers Museum is, as far as I know, a unique institution in this country, an enduring temple to American literary voices, writers, and readers. And I am so glad that I have been lucky enough to both see this museum develop during its first 5 years and to play some small part in helping it along. And I cannot thank you enough for being here tonight to help and support the museum into its next 5 years. Thank you so much.